Whitney. I was calling your name, but you were a zillion miles away. I wish. Look. If you came here to talk me out of it, Whitney, you're wasting your time. Because I've made up my mind, okay? I didn't come here for that. Teresa, I've said all I can say. You know how I feel. This is all up to you now. But I do have to say that I think you should let your conscience be your guide. I have an appointment.
Name?
When I called yesterday, I only had to give my first name.
That's right.
It's Teresa.
Yes, here we are. The counselor will be with you soon.
A counselor?
Anyone considering terminating a pregnancy must meet with the counselor first, to be certain the choice they're making is right for them.
But I've already made up my mind.
The counselor will discuss all the options you have available to you.
There are no other options.
Why don't you take a seat and a counselor will be with you soon.
Okay. Thank you. I think it's good that you're seeing a counselor, Teresa. Maybe she'll make you see that there are other choices. Something better for you. I wish there were, Whitney. I mean, I've dreamed all of my life about having a baby. Only Ethan were the father, not Julian. But it's your baby too, Teresa. I know. And that's what makes this even harder. I don't want to do this. I just don't see any other solution. Just, please, just be open to what the counselor has to say. I will be. Okay.
Teresa, the counselor is ready to see you.
This is my best friend, Whitney. I wanted her to be here with me, if that's okay.
Of course it is. Now, I'm not here to tell you what to do, Teresa. I only want to be certain that you've completely thought this through and that you've made your decision fully aware of all of your other options.
It's just so complicated. I went down to the islands to convince a man to take his son back into the family. This man got her drunk, married her, and then they had sex. I thought that I was making love to the son. He's my fiancé. But it was just a fantasy. It was a dream. Thank you. And when I woke up, I was in bed with that other man.
And you weren't on birth control?
No.
So you're pregnant with his child?
And if my fiancé finds out, he'll know that I wasn't honest with him because I didn't tell him what happened, and he'll never forgive me.
Sounds like a very difficult situation.
Abortion is against everything that I believe in. But this pregnancy will hurt the man that I love so much that it'll end our relationship.
Have you considered adoption or allowing the biological father to raise the child?
Yes, I have considered adoption, but then I would have to go away to have the baby and hide the pregnancy, and then I would have to explain to my fiancé why I left. And as for the father raising this baby, no, never. His values are too warped. There is no way I'd ever let Julian raise this child.
Well, only you know which choice is best for you. I'm going to give you some literature to read so that you can look at the various other options open to you. I'll be back. If you have any doubts, Teresa, any doubts at all, I strongly advise you not to go through with this.
None of these options work for me, Whitney. Just keep looking. But no matter what, Ethan will find out that I'm pregnant. And I'll lose him.
Teresa, remember what the counselor said. If you have any doubts
I know.
whatsoever...
I know. Don't do it.
I brought the consent and release forms. Now, these are for you to take with you. If after you've read all of the literature and considered your options, you decide to terminate the pregnancy, you're going to need to sign these and make an appointment.
Well, I don't need to take these with me. Because I've made up my mind. I'm gonna go through with it. It's the only way.